Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 5th of May, 2023. You, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, Jay, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through said afternoon. And Minogue, looking sensational as always, sucking on some sort of... I don't know, it smells strawberry-ish. Is it your yogurt mix there?
I'll tell you what
moment?
I've got, man. This is a bit of a new one here.
Oh, okay.
This will be fascinating to everybody out there on a Friday night.
exciting.
It's got a few beers under their belt.
Yeah.
What you do there is you get a half a cup of oatmeal.
Oh, yum.
Or maybe it's a quarter of a cup, 50 or 65 grams. You know about oatmeal. Half a cup of almond milk. You like your almond milk. Tablespoon of chia seeds, a banana, a couple of tablespoons of Greek yogurt. You let that sit overnight. You get that and a scoop of protein powder. You let that sit overnight. Beautiful, mate. Bloody beautiful.
Right, it smells delicious, man.
It's good eating, I'll tell you what. It's good eating.
I'm going to concoct that for myself when I get home tonight.
It is
that
real good.
sounds
I mean, it's
absolutely delicious.
Not as good as the Burger King burgers that both you two animals were double fisting a minute ago.
The Big
that's
King
true.
XL.
Yeah.
Old Keyzie's got mayo in his moustache. Well, I think it's mayo in his moustache. And how you going,
What else would it
Keyzie?
be? Yeah, I'm going great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
I'll admit,
Good.
I walked in, it was a wee bit dusty, and then I had one of those Burger King Big King XLs and a coffee.
Yeah.
Now, mate, firing on all cylinders, ready to go.
Because your
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
is sounding a little bit...
What?
Nasally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your eyes are a little bit glassy.
Yeah.
A little bit bloodshot.
Anything else?
No,
No.
well, your hair's in a bit of disarray as well, actually.
Right.
It's
You
not
got
as
those-
coiffed as it normally is.
You got
Oh,
those sweaty
sweat
pits.
patches.
Yeah, you got
yeah,
sweaty
yeah.
pits
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
You look
yeah.
like you've done wheeze too in your pants a little bit.
Hey, feeling good though, fellas.
Oh,
Yeah,
as long
yeah.
as you're feeling good, Keyzie.
You guys look good.
Hey,
Yeah.
now we've been doing the countdown of the top 50
Not-
rock songs as voted by you fellas thus far.
Oh, it's been good.
Classic rock.
Classic rock
It's classic
songs.
rock.
Yes.
That rocks.
And we've got 3 more to get through, I believe.
We do.
What do you reckon they are?
Wow.
No way of telling, but how this has worked, because obviously the GOAT's going to kick off soon, thanks to our mates at machineryhouse.co.nz.
Yeah.
And based on the voting that's happened so far, the classic rock songs, if we were to do the GOAT tomorrow, this is sort of where they would fall.
Yes.
Oh.
So
At the
if you-
moment.
At the moment. So if you
Yes.
disagree with it, text GOAT to 34883.
Totally,
Yeah.
man.
Have your say, get yourself in the draw to see any band anywhere.
You know, and it's like a democracy, fellas. If you don't vote, you just don't get a say.
Yeah, if
Exactly.
you
You know what
haven't
I mean?
voted, I don't want to hear a word out of your
No
goddamn
whining,
mouth.
people, no whining. So let's get into the final three, shall we,
There's
boys?
a few songs here, boys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, bye.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go. Stairway to Heaven, fellas.
Yeah.
That's where it stands at the moment on the classic rock countdown. We had 3 bangers in a row there, didn't we?
Da-douche, da-douche, da-douche.
That's right. The GOAT gets underway shortly thanks to Machinery House. And if you don't text the word GOAT right now to 34883 and pick your votes, then those songs could be in roughly that order by the
Yeah.
time the countdown starts.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
yeah.
Hey, despite all that and the sort of change-up of the start of the big show there, we've had a few texts on 34883, fellas.
Yeah, people currently texting in where they are and what you're wearing,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
nice.
bloody good. Here's one aimed at you guys. Sup, nerds, when you coming to Hamilton?
Well, we've already been to Hamilton, haven't we? Quite recently.
Funnily enough, I think we're going to be there again in about a month's time.
Well, that's right. We did the OB last night down here at Good George North Wharf. And then, yeah, we might be going back down for field days. Does that sound
I
right
believe
about
so,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
So there you go, about a month.
G'day, guys. Paula here in Hastings, wearing my Snoopy T-shirt, munching some chips.
I've been really good on the chip front lately, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, man.
Well,
I just don't
Well,
buy
hang
them.
on.
just because you
I
eat
just
them
don't buy them anymore.
Just because you eat them all in your car while you're driving
I
home and we don't
just
get to
do
see
not
them, it
buy
does not
them
mean that
anymore.
you've been good.
Literally
You've
just
got-
told us a story about eating a bag of twisties while at a car
And a
park.
bag of
And-
rations.
And
And you ate the whole lot.
oh, Keyzie.
No, the rations he threw. Oh, it's not.
Some of them he put in the bin, but it's that you still had the bag. How did you get the bag?
You've also got crumb marks on your
I might
sweatshirt.
have bought them earlier, but they're
Yeah.
foul.
Yeah.
Right. G'day, guys.
Hi.
On the subject of doppelgangers, I saw Hoodie Jay at the gym the other day, and I thought it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Until I
Right.
saw his withered legs.
Oh, it's a bit rough.
No, I mean, it's pretty.
I still
Arnold
can't bring
Schwarzenegger.
myself to do work on my legs at the moment, but you know that's a work in progress,
Yeah,
fellas.
yeah.
Hey, and how are you doing, Keyzie? I mean, we did have our OB last night. Big night for you.
yeah.
You got a few beersies, a few shots in you during the show.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Started arguing with the punters out there and that.
one thing I've noticed
And
is
then your wife?
Oh, God.
No, that was
On the way
different.
home.
That was-
that was a classic.
I told you on the podcast outro that was because I kept asking her what she did for a crust, and she got real angry at me.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
But that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back, you'd imagine. I mean, the thing about it is, somebody asks you what you do for a crust, it's water off a duck's back.
great.
It doesn't bother you.
No.
But when somebody's been an absolute drunken punisher all night and embarrassing you in front of workmates and friends and all sorts, then when someone asks you what you do for a crust, then it annoys you.
And the funniest part was, in my opinion anyway, that every time she answered, I wanted her to have a different profession.
Right.
So she started it with her actual job, and then eventually was a plumber, and then she eventually just said she's a backbone, just to shut me up.
Bet it didn't work.
Nah,
Yeah.
shit, no.
You just
Keep
carried
going.
on.
I'm
Slept
good though,
on-
fellas.
Slept on the couch, though, I hear.
Yeah, I did sleep on the couch. Yeah. But
yeah.
that was just because I felt like it.
Oh, yeah.
You boys get it. You boys get it.
Hey, by the way, it's Shout Out Friday too, by the way. If you've got any shout outs, 3483. Keep those texts coming too on 3483. Let us know what you're up to.
On 3483.
What sort of party mode you're in. What you're doing for your Friday
What
night.
up?
All that jazz, let us know, and let's take a break.
On 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, how good. Bit of Green Day for you there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:36, which means it's time for...
It's time to wage against the machine. Bang in the name of.
Oh, yeah, cash, cash, cash. We're going to give some away.
I love it.
Same, man.
What about we had old mate down there yesterday? Was it Max was in the bar with us yesterday?
Yes, the real
Max
estate
or
agent.
Pete or John or Stuart it was.
Yeah, or Philip.
Jack was the
me off. That's
commercial.
right.
Yeah.
And he sort of buggered it up a bit because we didn't have the machine down there, so we went all up and down ourselves, didn't we? You remember that?
Yes, I do.
And then we got up to 6, and then he waited, and then I said 1, and then he said stop.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack.
It would have felt like a massive man.
He wasn't happy, and then he buggered off, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because he had work to do on Keyzie.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lockie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, thanks. Hoodie J, yourself, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good, good, good. What do you do for a crust, Lockie?
I'm a surveyor.
Backbone! So,
Backbone.
what sort of surveys do you do? Do you like beer or wine?
Oh, love a beer, mate.
Yeah, see, I can do surveys.
Yeah, you'd be a
Yeah,
good
you'd be a
surveyor,
good
mate.
surveyor,
You'd be
okay.
really good at it, mate.
So do you call people, Lockie, and then ask them survey questions down the phone?
Oh, I knew you'd say that, Keyzie, you thick bastard.
All right, let's go to a different caller, eh? Let's go to someone else.
No, I like him.
Oh,
I
you like him?
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll
okay,
keep
fair
him.
enough. He's
Tell
cracking
me.
himself up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I think that's
Got his
hilarious.
workmate there, another surveyor there. We're both having a laugh.
Hey, Keyzie, what's the wage today?
$1.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, $1. Congrats, Lockie, mate. We'll chuck you in the machine now, all right, buddy?
How much is it?
$39 now.
$39. Okay, you
How
ready
long
to...
should he stay in there for, Keyzie, do you know?
Oh, mate, definitely go all the way to 10 hours, Lockie, mate. You guaranteed, all right, fella?
Oh, jeez. You ready to go, Lockie?
Yeah, good.
Let's do it,
Good
mate.
on you, mate.
Do this thing.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours. 5 hours.
Stop.
Oh! People love a 5 hour, don't they? A lot of people stopping at the 5.
What's that, 196?
$195.
Oh, 195. Oh, yeah,
mate.
5.
Back to school, Hoyt.
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
eh?
brain.
$195, Lockie, mate. You must be happy with that.
Yep, stoked, fellas. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
please.
that's-
What would have gone up to there, Keith?
Handy little wedge.
Oh, it's nice, man. 200.
Let's have a listen and see how much old Lockie could have got.
6 hours.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, man.
7 hours.
Ah!
8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not too bad.
That's fine.
Yeah, 5 out of 8.
That's bloody good.
Yeah, no, good stuff. $195 is all yours,
195 in the
Lockie.
hand is worth 196 in the bush. Write that down, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, Lockie. Lockie.
Yep.
What's the plan tonight, mate?
We're heading down for duck shooting. Going
Dude.
Yeah,
What
starts
do
on
you
the
use,
6th.
man? What's your weapon of choice?
a bit of rat poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
And a
use?
hammer.
What do you,
Yeah,
and a
the
hammer.
hammer, nice.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Classic.
Good on you, Lockie. Stay on the line and our good mate Bren will sort you out, all right?
Cheers, fellas.
Thanks, mate.
Backbones.
Yeah, massive backbones.
That wasn't that great.
He was awesome,
Nah,
man.
he's-
Tell you, I wonder if he wants to get into radio.
Hey,
June.
bit of hot heat.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
June!
Bit of Bon Jovi there for your Friday afternoon. How good, fellas? Bit of Bon Jovi.
I see John's son is engaged to marry old Millie Bobby Brown. Did you see that, old Keyzie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he hot too?
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He's good
No,
eating.
Millie's a girl.
He's good eating, man. Can't remember his name, but yeah.
Who did he marry? Bon Jovi?
We don't know. Don't know. I think just a local girl from the neighbourhood.
No, like a school sweetheart.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Something
Apparently,
like
her love was like bad medicine.
that. I'm going to probably go to the zoo this weekend because they've finally dropped the ban.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
It's been 2 years already.
Oh, that's God,
You're
that's
banned.
flown
2 years.
by, mate.
Yeah, it goes,
wow.
Goes
What the
quick.
hell?
Goes quick, man.
What were you banned for? Did you jump in
Well,
one of the...
it's one of those things where if I took it to court, I would have won because I was in the right.
Right, okay.
But at the same time, you're banned from the zoo, so
Yeah.
just let sleeping dogs lie there, Keyzie, and
Right.
But yeah, went along and took my daughter for the first time. Kids love animals, eh? They don't quite yet understand that the only reason animals are on the planet is so that we can chop their heads off and eat them.
Yes.
Or take off all of their skin and wear it as clothes for
Clothes,
us. Or like a wallet.
yeah.
Or a wallet.
I tell you what, mate, just
or
for-
just chop their head off and put their head up on the wall.
Yeah,
It's like, yes,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
that? What is that,
Yeah,
man? It's
or-
like, it's a rhinoceros. I
Or
killed it.
Stuff them.
Yeah, stuff them.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, get them in so they're standing up on their back.
Yeah.
It's real scary. Oh my
Yeah.
God, was it doing that to you? No, it was asleep. It was hibernating.
Yeah.
Shot it in the head.
Yeah, nice.
So they're not. She doesn't quite get that yet.
She'll get there.
Oh yeah. So anyway, we're sort of just wandering around having a geeze, and it was quite packed because it was summer.
Yeah.
And there's some of those areas there's just not a lot of room. Some more than others. And so when people really want to see things, they sort of just congregate and they won't move along.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I
and
spent many years at the zoo, mate.
Oh, dude. And we're sort of having a bit of a running battle because you catch up and get away from certain families. Or I was even changing my route because I didn't want to deal with some of these people. And it was just some, I don't want to use the term Karen, but some Karen.
Right.
And she had a couple of kids with her. It was just like, excuse me, can you get out of the way? Can you get, that sort of stuff, which I love. I respond to that stuff really, really well.
Yeah, hard up.
Anyway, so I was just trying to get away from her, and I was sort of, was I being passive aggressive? Possibly. I slammed the pram into the back of her legs at one point.
Right. I mean, that seems...
Repeatedly.
Yeah, it seems
So that's
passive-aggressive.
passive aggressive.
That's not really
that's
passive.
not aggressive.
That's
No,
just
it's
aggressive.
passive.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, tempers were flaring a little bit. And you don't, like, for me, the most important thing is that the kids have a good day.
Yeah, totally.
That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm standing there in front. I was like, take the higher road, Mogi, take the higher road. And so we're standing there and just having a look at one of the sort of pedestrian, dull animals that they had there. Next thing you know,
So someone's...
absolutely hoiked
Massive.
all over my face. And I'm telling me, immediately you just feel the fury.
Yeah, the red mist.
It does, man.
big
It actually,
goobie on your
and
face.
it does, man.
Yes.
Your eyes flash red.
Yes.
I'd never had it before.
Yeah.
I lost my vision, and but this hoik, man,
That's
just
disgusting.
absolutely dripping off me, and that was it, man.
What?
Dedouge.
Wow.
Yeah, a series of dedouges, and people weren't happy about it.
The Karen.
Oh, no, because I
She'd
went a
gone.
different way, so I went and had a look at some
Oh,
of the...
yeah.
It was a llama. It was a llama, so I just jumped on it. I jumped over the and it could see. It was like, they got those big bulges.
Yeah, they got massive bulges.
Beautiful eyelashes on them, though. Real sexy bastards,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are. And it could see, not happy. So he took off, but he was too slow.
Yes.
And I jumped on his back.
Bareback.
Bareback, man, going hell for leather. Round and round and round.
Yeah.
And I just sort of put it in a headlock, put it in a sleeper hold. And just really put the pressure on you. They've got big necks, you can put a sleeper hold on it pretty easy.
Yes.
And I'm just whispering in his ear. I'm just going, go to sleep.
You choked it.
Go to sleep.
Choked out a llama.
Go to sleep. Yeah, and just out, man. Douche.
Far out.
You ever had that happen to you, man?
With a llama.
Anything?
I decked a donkey once.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, 4 minutes past 5 o'clock. If you don't know what the throbber is, each of us here in the studio, i.e. me, Keyzie and Minogue, we pick a throbber to kick your Friday afternoon in party mode off.
That's right. She's
Hey?
an absolute throbber, a belter of a tune, something that's going to set your weekend on fire.
I'm feeling less confident about mine now, actually.
Oh, God.
Actually, not a chance.
I'll go mine first.
Hold on, just
And here we go.
No, just quickly. Don't forget to vote. You have to call us on 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah.
First to 2 votes wins. And we've actually got some tickets to go see the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie.
I've heard very good things about this.
Yeah, that's
I've
good.
heard the word of mouth is going to be really strong. Expecting big box office, Keyzie.
That's good.
Probably 800-900 mil, even upwards of a bill, Jase. You and I were talking about this. So,
Yeah, we were, mate.
You guys were. Oh, sweet. So everyone that does vote on 0800 Hodaki goes in the draw there. Current Throbber scores: Jase 2, Mike 3, Keyzie 4.
Yeah,
How
man.
good.
All right, this is mine.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Oh, it's a tune.
That is a tune.
It is a tune.
Oh, that's on my list.
Should we just give it to you now?
Yeah, I reckon. Let's just move on.
Yeah, let's just
That's
get
on
on
my
with it.
list of that song, man. It's such a good tune.
Not anymore.
What do you got there, Keyzie?
What have I got? I've got an equally large banger.
Bit of Creed.
Maybe 60 ain't so far down.
Bit of Jesus rock.
Yeah, so
They're
good.
very religious, aren't they? Creed, very religious
Oh,
indeed.
it's all about the music for me, man.
Jesus rock.
Oh, dear.
Go on.
What have you got, Jase?
These are the
It's a
ones.
tune. It's a
These are the
tune I
ones
like.
you win. It'll be some diabolical.
No,
shit.
it's just not very exciting. It's just a good tune.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that is a shitter.
Man, it's a terrible song, eh? Are you serious, or is this a stitch up?
No, I'm serious, man.
That is a shocker.
You're right. I'll probably win because of that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, but New Zealand,
I don't think you will.
you decide. Give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. In the meantime, it is Soundgarden to kick us
Tune.
off.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah, bit of Soundgarden there. Good tune.
Good tune.
Speaking of good tunes, Moki picked a banger today.
Here we go.
Did.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Yeah. Tune. Bit of Keyzie. What do we got, Keyzie?
Is that off load or reload?
That's low.
Yeah, big old load.
First track on low.
Speaking of load,
I don't mind you picking Creed. I'm just surprised you chose their worst song.
there's a tune, man.
So far down. Yeah.
People pretend to not like Creed,
No, we love Creed, just not that song.
right? Because there's a lot of
that song in particular.
I don't like Creed.
Terrible.
yeah,
I
but
mean, there's no surprise
You
for
like
me
the
to say
Police,
that I
though.
don't like Creed.
What did
Police
you
are a
go
good
with,
band,
man?
man. Police are a good band.
it is Jase's choice.
This is my go-to
I am disappointed. Karaoke.
karaoke.
Just go to
Yeah.
Coast already, Jase. You know.
It's a tune, man. It's a tune.
Do you do it this high pitched?
Radio.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
So let's go to the phone lines. Any order there?
No,
Johnny,
just-
Johnny's
Mate,
way,
you
yeah.
fill your
Go,
boots.
Johnny, you mad bastard. How's life?
Mad dog.
Johnny.
Oh, sorry, fellas. How you going? I was looking the other way.
That's all right, mate. That's all right.
I don't want to sound critical. Fairly weak threesome by your standards. And I hate to have to say it. This might be a sympathy vote, but I've actually gone with Hoyty.
Okay.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, Johnny. Good on you, Johnny. Mark, you mad bastard. How's life?
Bloody good, you flaming lunatics.
Yeah. What do you do for a crust, Mark?
Oh, mate, I'm in the automotive industry.
Backbone.
But are you in the automotive industry like Keyzie's in the automotive industry and that he watches his father repair cars?
Yeah, pretty much. Mate.
Yeah, good on you. Backbone.
All right, Mark, what are you going with, mate?
Oh, I was going to have to be Minogio, mate.
Good on you,
The
mate.
song's
Good
called
on you,
Fuel.
mate.
Of course he's going for that one.
Yeah. Right,
Can I pick? I'll pick the next person, eh?
All right.
Hayden, is it your mate?
Cam, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hey, gentlemen, how's it going on this Friday?
Bloody good, mate.
Good, thanks, Cam. Good. How's your Friday game, mate? You going good?
Bit wet. Just got off the southern, back to the south side and ready to listen to the bloody Metallica.
There you go.
Oh, congratulations,
Back
Minogue.
into first place with Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, bit of Metallica for your Friday
Crack
throbber.
that shit up, Keyzie.
Honestly, absolutely love this song. I'm just glad we didn't play the old Police.
Hey,
there,
did
so.
I get one more vote than you, Keyzie?
Yeah, Jase, I got none.
Yeah.
Hey, Keyzie.
What?
Turn that shit up, man.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Metallica, the Friday throbber fuel.
That's a tune.
Huge tune.
Had a few texts come in here. My bullos are throbbing. My bullos.
I wouldn't say mine were throbbing, they were more vibrating.
This one here says Creed, new low, Keyzie, new low.
Yeah, but that's just someone
This
without
one says
taste.
Creed sucks.
Yeah, but that's someone
This
without
one
taste.
says Creed sucks.
Yeah, it's someone without taste, though. What about this one?
This one
Keyzie.
says Creed is an abomination.
Yeah, but that
This one says Keyzie sucks.
that doesn't say that. What about this? Keyzie. Creed rocks, bro. I was being rushed to have my firstborn with arms wide open came on. He's now nearly 20.
Arms.
With arms wide open.
Arms.
No, the song, not the birth.
Oh, I was going to
yeah,
say,
so
arms
slightly
wide open
confused, yeah,
wouldn't work.
No.
Wouldn't
Hey,
work.
I mean, you could have your arms wide open whilst...
As well as.
you know what I mean? But otherwise, I mean, it's not coming out your mouth
by the way, it's big.
or your chest or your buzzies.
Yeah. It's Big Shout Out Friday. Don't forget on 3483, and also don't forget
Never heard of that.
Everyone that texts through on 3483 goes in the draw to get some Big King vouchers for the new Big King burger from Burger King. Big shout out to Logan, the digger driver in Hamilton. Happy birthday, mate.
Oh, backbone.
Huge
backbone.
Yeah.
Got another text here. Says, surprised to hear Keyzie on the radio today. Thought he would have been a real backbone and called in sick following the steamed behaviour last night.
It wasn't even that bad, was it?
Wow. What time did you black out, do you know? Like, what's the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember is asking my wife for the 7th time what she did for a crust,
Right.
and then yelling backbone,
Yeah.
and then starting watching something on my laptop, and then I woke up with my laptop on my chest.
All sticky.
Just regular? No.
Yeah,
not
regular.
regular.
Yeah, regular.
No, like it wasn't stick. No, it wasn't any
The
amount
usual
of
amount
sticky.
of stick.
There was no
Yeah.
stickiness on my MacBook Pro there.
Yeah.
All right. Someone just texted here on 3483. Big shout out to my effing wife. Real good lady. Real good.
Yeah, there's somebody else who got steamed last night, mate, trying to make
obviously.
up for it.
Yeah.
Totally. Hey, now trade your way to Vegas. If you want to be a part of that, that's going to be up next. So give us a call on 0800 Hodaki. And in the meantime, a little bit of Florence and the Machine.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's Radio Hodaki and Henry's Trade Your Way to Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Yeah, bloody oath. Go and see the Grand Prix for the first time.
Grand
Grand Prix.
That's right. First ever Las Vegas Grand Prix motor racing history, all thanks to the great New Zealanders at Henry. If you're a sole trader in the new financial year, is freaking
Which
you out.
I am.
Yeah.
As am I.
As are you, Mogi.
Yeah,
These
that's right.
guys are fantastic.
They are HNRY. Get amongst. They'll sort everything out for you, so you don't have to worry.
Mate, can I just tell you just on that front how much I used to worry about that sort of stuff? Mogi, it used to stress me out massively.
Oh, yeah.
And now I don't worry about it at all because these guys are in control.
Especially when you're up to your eyeballs in debt, can be a bit of a shambles. But if you get this honestly, because the big thing about it is paperwork.
Yes.
Have I got the receipts, all that sort of stuff. And it really does streamline it and just makes it really easy. And sending out your invoices is a piece of piss.
Yes.
Staying on top of it, knowing what the numbering system is, it takes control of all of that stuff for you. Because oftentimes you're like, what invoice number am I up to? I had about 37 12s out there, Invoice 12. I had about 37 12s.
I still remember I didn't even know you were supposed to number them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I was just like, well, what do I start with? So I was like, well, here's invoice 1001.
I remember when I went to my current accountant, who I'm with at the moment, and he looked at all my stuff. And the only thing he said to me was, oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear.
Now,
Right.
the other thing about the Henri app, as I call it,
Yes.
or Henri as a service, is that it is an app. So
Yes.
it's on your phone. It's an absolute piece of piss. So jump on there, have a look at the app, and just see how it runs. She's a goer.
HNRY.
And there's also this amazing trip to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Kent, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not bad, boys. How you going?
Yeah, good,
Yeah,
thanks,
going,
mate.
guys,
Good.
going,
What,
guys.
how's your Friday night
Keysie's
going,
a bit
mate?
hungover, though.
Yeah, Keyzie's very hungover.
Well, I'm fine. How you, Kent? Your goods?
Yeah, always good, mate. Always a bit hungover, you know.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, I do actually, Kent, I do. Hey, what are you going to trade us, mate, for this prize?
I've got a Nissan Skyline, mate.
Oh, okay.
Nissan.
What are you
I
talking?
understand.
R32, R33, R34, R35?
Yeah, none of those.
Oh, is it the newer
Yeah,
one?
that'll be right.
No.
Sorry about old
I'm
Keyzie
the
there.
first New Zealand owner. It's a fresh, it's 2006. It's 250 GT. It's,
Oh, it's one of the
right,
newer
okay.
sedan ones. That's all good.
you were excited. You were excited at first, though, weren't you?
Well, I've owned about 5 Skylines in my life, so I was extremely excited. So, sorry,
You
we're getting
owned them
nerdy
or
with
your
it.
old man's owned
No,
them?
I owned
Oh,
them.
yeah.
He only
Did
bought me the
let you
first
drive
one.
them? I know you got some photos taken with them, but you ever behind the wheel?
Sometimes.
Hey,
Just sit on his lap.
that sounds like a pretty
Let you
fair
steer.
trade, boys.
I think it's a bloody good. Yeah, man.
Stay on the
He's
line,
in, man.
Kent.
He's in.
Brem will sort you out.
I don't
Now,
know
is
how
it-
we're going to choose, man.
Is it Kiara?
Why don't you just...
Kiara?
Kira.
Kira, how are you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Good,
mate.
mate,
What-
good.
Keyzie's a bit hungover.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Keyzie's very hungover,
Yeah, let's
Kira.
tell everyone that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what's your plan tonight?
We're just on our way to Rotorua.
Hot.
The old hood.
Hot pools.
The old hood there.
What's your plan tonight? Is that what you used to always ask the ladies? What's your plan tonight?
No.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Kiara, what have you got to trade?
Well, we were at the Smashing Pumpkins on Sunday, and I managed to pick up a guitar pick.
Oh!
From the Smashing Pumpkins or just a guitar pick?
No, it was the Smashing Pumpkins one.
Okay.
Did you get Billy Corgan as well? That'd be good.
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh, Billy Corgan would be good, man.
Yeah, I know. Nah.
Swap a bit of Billy Corgan.
Well, I tell you what, there'll be people out there that would be into that.
100%, man.
So I tell you what we'll
Yep.
do. We'll put you in the drawer as well. How does that sound?
Sweet. Sounds awesome.
Good
Thanks.
on you,
easy.
mate.
Bloody
Drive
ripper.
safe.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
Old
See ya.
Rotorua, eh?
Rotorua. You used to get your, what'd you have? Athlete's foot, and you put them in the old water there for
Yeah,
the
rainbow.
trout.
Yeah.
The trout eat them all
Rainbow
off.
Springs.
Rainbow
yeah.
Springs.
Rainbow Springs, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
Killed the
Good
bastards
eating.
off.
Good
They
eating.
were good eating. Good eating.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Groove Armada there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Funnily enough, fellas, I was going to use that song today for my throbber.
Yeah, we've already used
Yeah,
it.
but it's been used, so I
Already-
couldn't use it.
already
You know what I
won with
mean?
that one,
But
yeah.
there
I
you go.
I asked
Hey,
you guys to use my new got song from my goth album, and you didn't.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Oh,
We sent it upstairs to the powers that be, and they just said it's too big a hit.
yeah. It's too massive,
Too
Johnny.
huge.
Speaking of
doesn't
which,
sound-
if you're wondering who the hell's that, who's that in the background? The
John
one and
Brugh.
only Johnny Brugh is with us. Johnny, you
Ladies and
mad
gentlemen,
bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good. I'm here because I'm doing a show at the Comedy Festival.
Yeah, great.
Yes. Do I talk about them and yap
No,
on
no.
about
Oh,
that?
you
No.
can. But what was the song that you wanted us to use for the throbber? What was the?
I'm too goth for you.
Oh, okay.
I had this
Yeah.
idea of a segment called Crywank segment, and you play all the great Kiwi songs.
Yeah.
I've talked to you about it, Mike.
Yeah.
You went into it. And Mike actually said,
I like the sound
listed
of
the
it,
Cure.
Johnny.
And I was like, the Cure's not Crywank.
No.
So what is?
Feelers.
Ah,
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? Just on that front, actually, it was Johnny that got me into the National. Everyone gives me a
Oh,
massive
God.
amount of jip about loving the National, Johnny, but it was you that got me into them. You said, Jase, you got to listen to these boys. And I listened to them and went, hello.
It's probably the most
lovely.
upbeat
Lovely
thing
band.
that you like, Jase.
Yeah, I'd say it would be,
It
actually.
probably is.
It's about as upbeat as I go.
But I think
Bunny Men.
we should probably discuss your history.
Yes.
The Sugar and Spice history. Without Sugar and Spice gets spoken about on the show regularly. People are talking about Sugar and Spice and the things that happened back in the day. So
I played the part. I was Sugar. Jase was Spice, obviously.
And that was the only thing that was the first time I asked the other day.
Yes,
who was Sugar and who was Spice? I thought it was just a
Actually,
name.
on this, just quickly, for anyone that hasn't heard of Sugar and Spice, we've got any 20-year-olds listening, you know what I mean?
Spice.
So you guys were a comedy duo.
Sugar, ampersand, Spice. Yeah, we were an absurdist dance comedy duo.
Right.
So we didn't do punchlines, we didn't do gags, we didn't write gags.
No, not
We'd
really.
wear tights, we'd shower ourselves in shaving cream, make a mess.
It was not uncommon for Jonny and I when we were doing a gig, fellas, and I think I've told you this before, when we were standing in the wings, we'd say to each other, so how does this end? It was very much a case of we'd just go with it and just hopefully wing it at the end.
I do remember you saying that and turning to Johnny and saying, so how does this one end? And Johnny sort of turning to you and thinking for a moment, then just shrugging
and we didn't know.
And then it's two very funny men indeed.
There you go.
And on we go.
We had some times, though, didn't we, Johnny?
You know, it's that wonderful 10 years of not knowing what we're doing on stage has taught me a lot.
Yes.
If I could just give the audience a bit of context, if you've watched Educators, I play the headmaster. Educators is
Great
an improvised TV
on
show.
TVNZ Plus, if you want to watch
probably,
it.
Yes.
So yeah, I like not knowing what I'm doing.
Yes.
However, for this comedy festival show, I do know what I'm doing. I'm being Deacon the Vampire.
Yeah, what's that from?
That's from the film What We Do in the Shadows, which I believe you're on that.
Yeah. Actually, I think Jase, you're in that.
I was in that.
Oh, yeah,
Keyzie's
not in
you
that.
in that, Keyzie?
Nah, he's not.
I just missed out on that
so
role,
many
fellas.
of us.
Yeah, sorry.
So for those of you who have seen the film, who just need a bit of help, Mike Minogue was the constable. That's gone really well. Jason Hoyt was the boyfriend who got skewered with the thing at the end.
Yeah.
But just on that, Jase had to wear prosthetics.
Yes.
And he had a massive panic attack.
Well, there was a lot of prosthetics.
Oh, yeah. I'm
What
not
it
saying
was
wasn't
when I was
legitimate.
there was a physical confrontation with Jermaine.
Yeah.
And the prosthetics were so full on, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought I was having a heart attack, and I was going to rip the whole thing off. In fact, I did start ripping it off.
Nice.
It freaked me out. Hey, we'll just hold it there, Johnny, because we'll get back and we'll delve into the show that you're bringing. Where's it going to be, incidentally?
Thank you.
Yes, where is it going to be?
It's at the Basement Theatre.
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
a
old
good one.
basement.
Also Bats Theatre in Wellington.
Bats and Welly, yeah,
all through
yeah.
May.
That's right.
Is that still there, is it?
Yeah.
Good
Well,
God.
actually, they are closing down. I just saw today they're closing down for a couple of months to do a little bit of building work on the old joint.
Yeah,
So
always
apparently,
build it. It's
we'll
always
just
looking
double check
nicer
that
and
your
nicer.
dates still stand, John.
Yeah, good.
My dates still stand. There's no crossover with that.
In the meantime,
You're
he's push,
very
push.
funny.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It's so funny, you fellas, because I was going to use Push Push for my throbber.
Yeah.
Far
There's
out.
two songs now that I was going to use for my throbber.
Yeah. Well, you could have. You didn't know that one was going to play.
Yeah, I know. I just went another direction.
Well,
I just had a
actually,
vibe about it.
Supergroove's up next. Were you going to use that one?
Actually, I was. Hey, but very exciting news. We've got the one and only Jonny Brugh in the studio with us. We've been talking Sugar and Spice.
Thank you, Jason.
And he's doing a show, Deacon the Vampire.
It's fascinating sitting in the room with the boys,
Yeah.
chatting about stuff.
Yeah.
It's great.
And you're saying, John, are you telling me that you've scripted this?
Yeah, it's all
Are you
scripted.
telling me you've let the team down and you're scripting it?
Well, I've got with me my script, and I was asked to read the first 10 pages. It's a long scene, very macabre scene.
You were asked to read it by
But
whom?
it just doesn't by the guy who said come in and do the interview.
Oh, right,
So,
okay, yeah.
So we all good with that?
Is there any love making in it?
Well, the whole thing is how I'm conjuring my long dead ex back from the dead.
Right, okay.
With a Ouija board, and it's basically it's a live seance.
Because I remember very well, speaking of What We Do in the Shadows, the very sensual dance that your vampire did there. That was hot, man.
Good call, mate.
That was
a
really...
nice,
Did you see that,
nice
Mogi?
call back to that.
It was hot,
I
eh?
did.
Yeah, another
You
improvised
can
moment.
move, man. You can move.
Oh, you can groove, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can definitely groove.
Guess where I learned to move, Jase.
Hey,
Hey. Where?
Cutting shapes.
On stage with Jase.
Hey.
Cracking shapes.
And so tell us about the show. What can people expect from this, man?
Just sit in the audience, sit quietly, don't muck about, don't yap back. Just sit there,
What about if I've got some good contributions as an
No,
audience
you
member?
don't do any of that. You sit there quietly. Honestly, if you decide you're going to have a chat with me, I will include it in the show.
Great. What
Which
about if I need to just pop
I don't
out
want
for
to
a
do that.
ciggy?
You can do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
So you don't want people throwing stuff from the audience?
Does that happen that
No.
often in New Zealand?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Jason
no,
and I have had a few experiences.
It can do.
Yeah, but if people aren't doing like a 2-person weird show with shaving cream and they're doing regular stand-up,
Well, you see, that was our tactic: is do the creepier stuff that you can do with the wrong audience, and they'll just sit there quietly, because that's what you want. Sit there quietly, watch the show.
Yes.
you
you
do
do your
sound like a
show.
principal.
Yeah, you just
Just on that front,
Freak the audience
Johnny,
out.
you know, and going back to Sugar and Spice, of course, I was telling the fellas that our very first gig was a triumph.
Yeah.
An absolute triumph.
Yeah.
And our second gig was an abomination. And it was
Yes.
down at the
watershed.
The watershed
It's all
down
long
there.
gone now.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
talk us through the abomination? Not so interested in the success.
So the successful show was at Kitty O'Brien's back in the early 90s, and
Yes.
it really was a gorgeous
Down in Wellington.
moment, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was brilliant.
We've heard about it
it's
quite
in
a lot.
Auckland.
just down the road here. Yeah.
And the second show was exactly the same material in a different venue, and I believe ice was thrown at us as people told us to F off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ice was thrown. The thing is,
I wish I could have been there, man.
it was cute and funny. We were cute and funny
Yeah.
dudes. We weren't being naughty or mean or anything. I just don't know why they'd want to throw ice at us.
It was the perfect start to our comedy careers, really. You know, to have the triumph and the disaster in
Sugar and
such
Spice.
Set us
such
up,
quick
man.
succession. Have you got any advice for Keyzie,
Yeah.
Johnny? Because
So-
he's making his stand-up comedy debut.
Keyzie, I'd had a lot of advice because Mike Minogue said that you were short and fat and not to talk to you. But you're clearly tall and handsome and fabulous, and I
thank
wasn't
you.
ready for that. And that's all you need. That's all you need.
Right,
to be
okay.
funny.
So I should be sweet then. Okay.
Just enjoy yourself. You're handsome. You're tall.
Talk
That's-
about how handsome you are and how tall you are.
Yeah,
and how
yeah.
much money you've got.
No, don't talk about that. Do something. Say, walk on stage and pretend with a guitar and play it, and then go. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. All this, and he plays guitar as well.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
Yeah,
but
that is
no,
good,
I don't
mate.
play the guitar.
That's a Kevin Smith joke.
Oh, so,
Rest in peace.
right. So I can't do that.
The great man.
Okay.
No, just honestly enjoy yourself. Have fun. Smile.
Right. Take your
Don't-
time
don't
is the one
swear.
I think. Don't swear.
Yeah, don't swear, Keyzie.
Really? I was thinking
Yeah,
of
it's
swearing a
it's
few times.
It's the easy way out.
Have you got a routine about swearing?
No, just there's one particular joke. When I put the swear word in it and rehearsed it in my head, it was a lot funnier.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like in
Tell-
terms
why
of
don't-
wanna do it?
Why don't you tell
Should we
Johnny
do it?
that joke that you told us yesterday? You had that opener.
the opener.
What was it about the
observational
Milk.
comedy.
Milk.
milk?
Yes.
The milk one from
Oh, was it?
yesterday.
Scary milk.
Was it the milk one or the plastic surgery one?
The milk
No,
one.
milk one.
No, that was shit. Okay. So I'd walk out and be like, "G'day everyone, I'm Keyzie. What's the
I
deal?"
think you should say Keyzie.
Just let him do this joke.
Thank you. G'day everyone, I'm Keyzie. What's the deal with milk these days?
I've heard that joke.
You can't see. Hang on.
I've heard that.
Hang on.
That's a Greg Fleet routine.
Hang on.
Who's
Sorry,
With
sorry,
us
mate.
yet.
Hang on.
Might be a different observation.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Well, Anchor milk, you can't see in the bottle anymore, so you go to make a cup of tea and then there's not enough milk. You need like a dipstick on the lid or something.
Yeah, well, you just shake it to see if there's any milk in there.
Yeah,
Someone in the front row is going to say that.
Yeah, well,
How are you going to respond to that?
Well, guess who's sitting in the front
You
row?
get up here and do it.
Actually, how do I
If you think
respond?
it's so easy, you come and do it.
Fuck it, this I'm out of here. I'm off.
Johnny said it would be okay.
Johnny,
Just smile.
where can
Don't
people
do
go
that,
and see
ladies.
the show?
Basement Theatre in Auckland City, 9:30 p.m. So it's going to be dark.
Yes.
Oh, nighttime.
Yes, I use a torch in the first 5 minutes.
Oh.
There'll be
9:30.
a thing. There'll be a thing. There's a triggering. We have trigger warnings now before shows. If you're going to talk about guns or you're going to say anything mean.
Oh, really?
Are you
trigger
serious?
warnings. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there'll be a trigger warning if you're worried about guns. There'll be one if you're worried about vampires. I do say lock the door. We're not actually going to lock the door. That's fine.
Right.
Sure.
So 9:30 at the basement, but what's the date?
Oh, it's May 17 to May 20.
Yeah,
I'm going.
beautiful.
I'm
And
going. I'm going to that.
Yeah,
You're-
you better be there.
I
mate.
am.
You're going to be at the Bats as well.
Yeah, Bats May 23rd to May 27.
Yeah,
That's right.
beautiful.
If you want to get tickets, by the way, it's part of the New Zealand International Comedy Festival. Thanks to Best Foods Mayo. Get tickets from comedyfestival.co.nz.
You know what we should do, Johnny? You should give us 2 tickets. You should
Oh,
give
I
us.
don't know about that.
Well, you should.
No, because you guys
No,
will
well,
use
we
them.
won't use them. I promise you. And what we'll do is we'll do something on Instagram or something to promote the show,
Oh,
and
of
then
course.
also
That's a great
give
idea.
those tickets away. Would
That's
be
right.
good.
That'd be nice.
We
I
can
don't
do
know
that.
how to do that.
We'll figure it
sort
out
it out.
off air.
All right. Thanks, guys. That'd be great. Hey, thanks for this. You're really nice. And
Lovely to see you.
Lovely
mate.
to see you all.
Yes.
And Keyzie is going to be fabulous. Don't worry.
Wow.
Thanks, Johnny. Thank you.
Well,
I like Johnny.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Super groove there to round off the hour. Eyes to the front, Keyzie. Geez, you're a lot more pervy when you're hungover, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Usually at this time of the day, of course, well, it's actually quite natural. I think that's quite a natural thing when you're hungover. I mean, not just specifically to you, Keyzie.
Do you find that you get randy when you're hungover?
Yeah,
or used
I do.
to? Yeah,
I was very randy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, I'm randy most of the time.
Yeah.
To
I
be
get
fair,
snuggly.
You're a sex machine.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
back in the day,
well, you
sure.
are. I think you still are. Yeah,
Yeah, I just have to have sex, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was having sex, I'd be a machine.
You'd be a machine.
But, like a machine is still a machine even when it's not in use. Like a bulldozer is still a bulldozer when it's not. Dozing
Yeah,
bulls.
I suppose so.
Yeah,
I suppose
yeah.
so, Keyzie. You feel like a few quiets tonight, Mogi?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you and I
What
head
kind
off
of quiets, though?
Well,
Quiets where you have 2 or 3 and you can drive home, or quiets like Keyzie where you get maggoted?
Oh, I'm thinking a couple of margaritas.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah. You know, because I know
Keyzie.
you're doing your gym
Keyzie.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you've got an idea for us, text us 3483 if you want us to come and hang out with you.
That's right.
Let us know what you're up to and we'll see whether or not we're keen.
Every text that comes in on 3483 goes in the draw to win BK vouchers, by the way. Why not use them to get the new Big King XL?
Bloody
Good
nice.
Good advice.
Bloody good.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope your Friday night's going along great guns. And from the text that we're getting, actually, a lot of people in party mode despite the weather, despite it's winter. And in actual fact, because of the weather, why not? Just have a few, get some mates around, have a good time, Mogi.
Yeah, I reckon. Keen.
Yeah,
Keen.
put the
Keen.
fire on.
Keen.
Beautiful. Go out to the man shed, do
Keen.
man shed
Keen.
stuff. Any invitations worth looking at there, Keyzie, on 3483?
A lot of texts coming through, fellas. Don't forget, everyone that does text on 3483, BK vouchers. And yesterday, Burger King released the brand new Big King XL. It is like the classic big burger you might be thinking of. However, it's bigger, beefier, and flame grilled and has more sauce.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah, so get amongst that. Heaps of texts coming in on 3483.
Just the top 5.
5. I usually do
Just
3
quick 5.
maximum.
Oh, okay, 3. All right.
Jesus, mate. Come on, we don't have all day. God, imagine if I read 5, Jase.
Just start with that
Well,
one there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's a little one.
G'day, fellas. Getting the boys around to my place to watch 2 games tonight. NRL Magic Round this weekend. Can't bloody wait. Cheers.
Cheers.
From
Well,
Chaz.
there wasn't really an
Yeah,
invitation
there's no
there.
invite there.
We
We
didn't
just
ask for an
stick-
invitation.
Yeah, we did.
No,
we
you
did.
didn't. You
Yeah, I
said,
said-
what are you up to, New Zealand?
Yeah, and maybe if it's not good,
No,
Mogi
you
and I-
didn't.
Go
go and have a look at the audio.
rewind the tape there, Keyzie.
All right, hang on. Well, let me try and find one where someone's assumed that you want to invite. Oh, yeah, here we go. G'day, guys. Me and the other guys from the Big Nose Society are thinking of having a shindig tonight. Do you and Jase want to come, Mogi?
Who's that from you?
$5, Bren.
By the way, Pugs is away today. Here's a good one you guys will be into.
Yeah.
G'day, fellas. Having a poker night at my place tonight. My mates are poor as though, so if you do come, please bring some cash.
Oh, yeah.
So
I am actually keen on a Big Show poker night.
I'd be keen.
Yeah.
I'd be into that.
What's
Yeah.
the buy-in?
Or
50?
Grand.
yeah,
Oh.
grand, I reckon.
A grand.
Yeah, well, it's got to be worthwhile. Otherwise, what's
that's
the
right.
point?
So are we doing 50 grand or a grand?
No, we'll start with a grand.
Okay.
Keep those texts coming, by the way, on 3483. In the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of Stone Temple Pilots.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, yes, indeed. Garbage here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening. But right now, it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah.
So good.
I watched Louis Theroux last night.
Oh, that's interesting. I was going to watch him.
Oh, so close. One episode on Stormzy.
Yes.
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah.
Stormzy, nice fella. He's looking for a wife if you want one.
Me.
Want to hook up with Stormzy there? God, he's in good nick.
Is he?
He's good. Gee whiz.
You'd go there?
Beautiful skin. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. And then the Judi Dench episode.
Oh, when he goes to her house and
He goes to her house, yeah.
They look lovely, that episode.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady, actually.
She's
really nice.
She's going completely blind, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She talked about that, and she's trying to find ways that she can navigate her life and her art whilst being blind. She said she's got a photographic memory.
Yes.
But she's blind. The lenses are gone.
Yeah. So if you've got no lens, you can't actually remember because you've got no photos to recall. Yeah. Right. Bloody interesting point, that.
But to be fair, I mean, the roles are probably dried up for her anyway.
Yes.
Woman of a certain age, Keyzie was saying off here, which I thought.
Is that what I said off here?
That's
pretty
bad.
Not
it doesn't seem like something I'd say.
It's pretty disgusting.
Like
In this day and age, you can't talk like that. But anyway,
you were
saying off
here that you'd been surprised you'd got any roles in the last 10 years. Given the age, which, frankly, Keyzie, is not acceptable.
Jase, I wasn't talking about her.
You can't say that in this day and age.
I was talking
Keyzie.
about Maggie Smith.
Oh, Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Actually, Maggie Smith was very hot in her day.
Oh, you're saying she's not now?
Well,
Jase,
Jase,
you can't say that. She is a woman of a certain age is still very beautiful and sexually attractive. You can't say that you don't find her attractive because she's too old, man. That's not on.
If you looked at my mum, right?
Oh, I do. And I do, and I would.
And you're going now and you go,
I would look at your mum.
She's an old lady. She's quite an old lady. Looks quite old.
Ugh.
Look at her in her 20s. Beautiful.
Well, I don't think you can say that about your own mum. I think you can say that about your mum. That's so gross.
I can say my own mum is beautiful.
Not your mum.
You know what I mean?
That's for me to say about your mum.
I mean, Keyzie's mum.
Don't try and
Keyzie's mum.
She's beautiful.
She is.
She's a very attractive woman.
Yeah, the difference is my mum is beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
You said your mum's hot.
No, I said beautiful.
You said hot.
But anyway, as
hot
to what
piece
I
of
watched,
ass is what you said.
I'll be honest with you, I can't remember.
Yeah. What did you watch, Keyzie?
I
You
didn't
wouldn't
have
be
any
able to
Basil or
remember
anything
either.
either.
Keyzie can't remember what he watched last night.
I watched something for half an hour on YouTube and fell asleep.
For half an hour. Was it a Japanese
This
man
guy
with
making
sloppy
noodles?
udons?
It was a Japanese man again. This time they were making like pork katsus.
Yeah, right.
And then I fell asleep after that and woke up with my laptop on me.
Yeah.
It was great.
Covered in...
Nothing. Covered in nothing.
Looking like a plasterer's transistor.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Stereogram there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening. Now, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival is just about to kick off. Keezie's going to be making a stand-up debut. We also had the one and only Jonathan Brugh in. He's going to be doing his show, which we talked to earlier in the show.
That's right.
We'll be along going to see that, Mogi.
If you missed that interview, it'll be part of the podcast tonight. Just search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your potties from.
Yeah, great stuff, mate. How's the routine going, by the way?
Look,
you had a shocker last night.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
It was an appalling joke.
But it's good to know, though, because you were thinking that, you go to the show, you'd have a couple of beers and you get out there. Now you know that you can't drink.
Yeah. I think I'll still have a couple. I won't have as many as I had last night.
Right.
But also the thing that's been the most helpful is these gags that I'm thinking of that are like, these are great, these are going to be my opening jokes. They're obviously not quite hitting the mark, and you guys are helping me tweak
workshop
and tweak it.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're sounding boards for you, Keyzie.
Well, the thing about it is, man, because you're not going out, you're not doing any sort of run-up shows or anything like that. You're not testing the material. You're going to be testing it in front of 900 people.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't think that's ever been done before.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, certainly, some of the more experienced people's, Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., those guys might have a crack at it.
Yeah. You're a brave man, Keyzie.
Yeah, well, can I just remind you that you guys are the ones that signed me up to this? I had no part in this.
You're a very brave man.
Yeah,
very brave
fellas.
man, Keyzie.
By the way,
what are you thinking of at the moment?
By the way, if you want to come and see it, it's called The Best Comedy Show on Earth. Not this Sunday, next Sunday, May 14th. You can get tickets from comedyfestival.co.nz. So I'm thinking I walk out there, I sort of, saunter out on stage a wee bit, take the mic off the mic stand.
You're going to take the mic out, are you?
Yeah. And then move the stand over to the side of the stage.
Mm-hmm. It'll take up about 4 minutes.
And it'll be a really awkward 4 minutes too.
And then
I'll be going...
I tell you what helped me when I did my stand-up gig was I got a stool. I put a stool up there.
Okay.
Because I was up there, and it was for me, it was only in front of 20, 30, 40 people, whatever it was. And, no pressure. But, geez, I thought I was going to tip over.
Right,
I thought I was going to faint. There's so much pressure. So I just thought, I'll have a stool up there just in case. And I sat down. I'm glad I did, because if I didn't sit down, I would have fallen down.
Wow.
But anyway.
So I've got 20 times more people.
Just blacked out. Well, more than 20 times more.
30 times.
30, 40 times.
Wow, I don't know.
But anyway.
So what I'll do is I'll walk out there and sort of, g'day guys, my name's Keyzie. I'm going to do some...
Keyzie! Yeah.
I'm Keyzie, you mad bastards.
Yeah, I do that.
I'm Keyzie, you bloody mad bastards. I'm going to do some observational comedy for you tonight.
Describe the kind of comedy
you're
you're
going
going
to
to do.
tell them you're doing observational comedy. Okay, good.
Okay, maybe I won't.
Oh, no, you should.
Oh, I'm going to go for it.
yeah,
I mean,
It's good that people want to know what's coming.
it's your gig, Keyzie.
Yeah, okay. And then I'll sort of make some observations about life, humorous ones, and then I'll probably move into...
Buzzies, am I right?
And then I'll...
You can't laugh at your own jokes.
Yeah,
People
don't
hate
do that,
that.
Keyzie. You would have lost them by now, man. She'd be all over by now, mate.
And then I'll move into like some of my own little one-liner jokes and things. I'll be like, because I wrote this one last night when I was after the show and I was watching telly.
Steamed, yeah.
One thing I've always found in my comedy career, Mogi, is when you write steamed jokes, they're so good.
They're so good.
Well, that's good then.
Until you wake up in the morning and read them back.
Yeah.
Right,
Hit us then, Keyzie.
So I'll be like, oh, man, I was at the library the other day. Does anyone even go to the library anymore? Pause there. There'll be a few bit of laughter there. I'm anticipating. And then I'll be like, oh, and I saw my local librarian. Good bloke, big lad, but apparently he's lost a lot of weight lately. And I was like, mate, you're looking good. And he's like, yeah, I just had my appendix removed. Like an appendix like you get in a book. Hey, so if you want to come to that comedy show, the best comedy show on earth, May 14th, next Sunday, Mother's Day. I'll see you there, comedyfestival.co.nz for tickets. Oh, God.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.